Hello children, I am Naresh Mathur and today we are going to discuss chapter 12 Heron's formula. This formula basically deals with the mensuration. It's a part of mensuration, and when I'm talking about mensuration it means we are going to deal with the areas and volume also, but in this chapter we are going to discuss areas only and perimeter also, because we are going to deal with the 2D shapes only. Now if we are talking about the mensuration and area, so there can be any kind of shape which is a combination of different 2D shapes, let's say rectangle, triangle, parallelogram, trapezium. So we need to find the areas of this kind of shapes. So I would like to make you revise the basic formulas before reaching to Heron's formula. Let's see. A rectangle, perimeter of rectangle is twice of L plus B, area is L into B, and diagonal of rectangle is root of L square plus B square. We are using the Pythagoras theorem here only. Alright. And if you are talking about a square, the perimeter is 4 into side, area is side square, not a big deal. This formula may be new for you. Area of square is half into diagonal square. Okay. From here, this formula we oftenly use, very rare we use this formula, but it is also a formula. So we can see the value of diagonal of a square from here is always side root 2. This thing you can remember. If we have a side of a square is A, then the diagonal of a square is always side root 2, or here A root 2. Alright. Parallelogram is a shape whose both pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. So the area of the parallelogram is base into height, base into corresponding height. Corresponding height means what? If we are taking AB as a base, then height will be this length, the perpendicular distance between AB and CD. But if I take BC as a base or AD as a base, then the height will be the perpendicular distance between these two sides. Alright, that's why we use the term corresponding height. And the area of triangle is always half of the area of parallelogram, ABC. Alright. Area of trapezium is the shape whose one pair of opposite sides are parallel. So the formula is half into sum of parallel side into height. These formulas are well known to you. Now comes to triangle. Perimeter means what? The sum of all sides, right? So if we are talking about the equilateral triangle, if each side is A, then the perimeter will be 3A. This one is new for you. Altitude will be root 3 by 2 side. Again we are taking the help of Pythagoras theorem here. And the area is root 3 by 4 side square. We are going to derive this formula in the first question of the exercise 12.1. Alright. Now if you are talking about right angle triangle, half into base into height, let's say these three sides are denoted by B, H and K. So the perimeter will be sum of all sides. Hypotenuse will be sum of PQ square and QI square, or B square plus S square. Now we have a general formula. The most common formula of the area of triangle is half into base into height. So if we have the base BC and height is AD, then we can apply the formula. Now see all these shapes. In all these shapes, when we are talking about height is taken always perpendicular. Alright. In the right angle triangle, here we draw an altitude, or wherever we are using the height term, the height is taken always perpendicular. Now what if we don't have height of a triangle and we are given the measurement of all sides of a triangle? Now the answer is Heron's formula. The Heron's formula used for finding area of triangle when we are given all the measurements of the triangles. It means we have all the sides of a triangle. So the term we use S, that stands for semi perimeter of course perimeter is the sum of all sides a, b and c. Let's say this a, b and c. Then semi perimeter is half of the perimeter. Then the area of triangle of ABC is root of S, S minus A, S minus B and S minus C, where S is the semi perimeter and A, B, C are the sides of the triangle. Now this formula can be applicable for all types of triangles. Then what is the necessity of the formula? That we have to we should have all the measurements of the triangle. Alright, now I think you understand why we are discussing this formula. Heron's formula is important when we don't have altitude or height of a triangle and we need to find the area of triangle. Okay, now let's start with the exercise 12.1. The first question says a traffic signal board indicating school ahead is an equilateral triangle with side A. Note, we are given an equilateral triangle, side is given A. Find the area and its perimeter is given as 180 centimeter. So let's start. If you are given the perimeter, we can find the semi perimeters. S equals to A plus A plus A by 2 because all sides are equal of equilateral triangle. So the semi perimeter is 3 by 2 A. Just put the value of S in the formula of Heron's formula. See, this is the formula S minus A. S is semi perimeter, S minus B is the second side, and S minus C, and C is the third side. But as it is given as equilateral triangle, all sides are equal, so we'll write in this way. 3 by 2A minus A. So 3 by 2 means what? 1 and half. 1 and half minus 1 will have half. So the answer is A by 2, A by 2, A by 2 along with this 3 by 2A. Now when we have to find a square root, what we do? Just make pairs. Let's say put this 2 out from the square root. Again this 2 from the out from the square root. So 2 into 2 will be 4. So we have 4 in denominator. In numerator, A, another A. So we have A square outside from the square root and we just left with the root 3. So the formula of area of equilateral triangle is root 3 by 4 side square. So we can use the direct formula from now onwards to find the area of an equilateral triangle. Alright, now we have perimeter is 180 centimeter, then the side will be what? 60 centimeter. Alright, then the area of triangle is root 3 by 4 side square. So 900 and root 3 centimeter square is the final answer, or is the area of the sign board. Easy. Now second question says a triangular side walls of flyover have been used for advertisement. The sides of the walls are 120 meter, 22 meter and 120 meter. We are talking about this triangle. Alright, and the advertisement yields an earning of 5000 rupees per meter square per year. A company hired one of its walls for 3 months. How much rent did it pay? Now see, a company is using this wall just for 3 months. So how much rent did it pay? So first we need to find the area because it is paying 5000 rupees per meter square. So first we need to find the area, how much meter square area it has. So for finding the area we'll use Heron's formula. Alright, so sum of all sides by 2, semi perimeter is 132. 132 minus 122, 120 and 22. There is no restriction on the sequence. You can take any number and any sequence. Alright, so we have 132 into 10 into 12 into 110. So 132 will break down in the 11 into 12 and 110 is just break into 11 into 10. Now make pairs. We can see then we'll get the 10 into 11 into 12 because we have pair of 10, we have pair of 11 and 12 also. So the total area of the triangular wall is 1320 meter square. Now the question is, how much rent did it pay? So the rent was at the 5000 rupees per meter square. So what we are going to do, we'll multiply the area with the cost, but the rent of 5000 was for whole year, alright, but it used only for 3 months, so we have to convert the 3 months into years. That's why we just multiply by 3 by 12. It means 1/4. So it uses just for the 1/4 of year. So the final answer will be 16,50,000 rupees rent it paid. Alright. In the third question, there is a slide in a park. One of its slide walls has been painted in some color with a message, "Keep the park green and clean." A nice message. If the sides of the wall are 15, 11 and 6 meter, then find the area painted in the color. In simple words, we need to find the area of a triangle whose sides are 11, 5, 15 and 6 meter. Alright, just find the semi-perimeter. Sum of all sides by 2, that is 16 meter. Apply the value of S in the formula. So we'll get the answer. 20 root 2 meter square is the total area which is painted in color. Alright, not an issue. Next, find the area of a triangle, two sides of which are 18 meter and 10 centimeter, and the perimeter is 42 centimeter. Now if we have the perimeter, we can find the third side. How? The two sides are 18 and 10. Just subtract these sides from the perimeter, so we get the third side. So now we have all the sides of a triangle. We can find the area easily by Heron's formula. Find semi-perimeter. 42 by 2 is 21 centimeter. 21 into 18, 10 and 14. Now this 21 will be break down into 3 into 7. Now we can make pair of 7 and make pair of 3. 3 into 7 is 21, just outside of the square root. We'll left with the root 11. Now in this exercise we are just left this answer in the square root only, but the right solution is we need to convert the square roots in the decimal forms, which we'll discuss in the next exercise. Alright. Next question is, sides of the triangle are in the ratio of 12:17:25 and its perimeter is 540 centimeter. Find its area. So we just need to find the sides of the triangle. Let the sides be 12x, 17x and 25x. Just add all these sides, and 540 centimeter is given as a perimeter. So the value of x is 10. Therefore the sides will be 120, 170 and 250 centimeter. Now we can find semi-perimeter is 270 centimeter. Just put this value in the formula. 270 into 270 minus 120 minus 170, 270 minus 250. So we have these numbers. 270 can be written as 9 into 30, 30 into 5. 100 is already a perfect square, just left it, and 20 can be written as 2 into 10. So we can make pair of 30. 9 is a perfect square, so we'll write 3. We have a pair of 30, so we can directly write 30. 100 is already perfect square, so we can write 10. Now 5 into 2 is already a 10, and 10 into 10, so we can make pair of another 10. 10 is just offset from the square root. So product of these numbers is 9000 centimeter square. Always take care of the unit when we find area. Alright. The last question is saying, we are given an isosceles triangle. Has perimeter is 30 centimeter. Each of equal side is 12 centimeter. Find the area of the triangle. Now the difference between this question and the previous one is only that in this question we are given the triangle is an isosceles. Isosceles means it has two equal sides. Alright. So first find the third side. 30 minus 12 minus 12, because two sides has equal measurement. So 30 minus 24 is 6 centimeter. Now we can find the semi perimeter as 15 centimeter. Now the area 15 into 15 minus 12 by 15 minus 12 and 15 minus 6. So we just left with the 9 root 15 centimeter square. So these are the basic questions based on Heron's formula. I would suggest you just to practice how to find the square root of any number. Just try to find the square numbers in the decimal forms, which will help in the next exercise. Alright, just try these questions, practice this. Thanks for watching, and we'll do the next exercise in the next video. Thank you.